Hi, this deck of cards was compiled to facilitate working through the MCAT style passage. Can tickling help us understand some symptoms of schizophrenia? And the content deals with the biological foundations of behavior. Okay, so we'll be discussing the biological basis of the nervous system. The blank transfers information between the two hemispheres of the brain. So what aspect of the brain, what anatomical aspect transfers information between the two hemispheres? All right, you probably guessed it. That would be the corpus callosum, this tan structure pictured here. I had to cut out an identification of the hypothalamus, but I think you get the drift. This is the corpus callosum, okay? And this is a sagittal slice of the brain, so you're basically splitting the head in half. And so this connects the two sides of the brain as far as neurotransmission correspondence. A blank receptor is a type of mechanoreceptor that is located in blood vessels, which detects changes in pressure by measuring blood vessel stretch. So what is the name of this type of receptor? That would be a baroreceptor. Now take some time. Here you see the receptors synapsing on blood vessels and then going back, to the spinal cord, sending information to the midbrain and ultimately to the brain to maintain blood pressure homeostasis. So I'll let you take this in again for a moment. Synapse, efferent neurons, spinal cord, synapsing on the midbrain region, sending information to the cerebral cortex. A blank ceptor responds to the relative position of the body in space. So what type of receptor detects the relative position of the body in space? All right, you probably guessed it, that's a proprioceptor. And this is some circuitry. I'm not exactly convinced that it corresponds to proprioception, but there'll be more to come on this. And it actually could. This could represent circuitry of proprioception. So just take this in for a moment. Don't get too hung up. Just be aware that you have efferent and afferent neurons traversing back and forth to the muscle, up to the spinal cord, through dorsal root ganglion and stuff like that. There'll be more detailed information of this when we get into biological aspects, so don't be overwhelmed. A blank receptor detects stimuli that could be potentially damaging to the tissue and is often associated with pain. So what type of receptor is this? That would be a nociceptor, and the specific name for the nociceptor is the TRPV1. Okay, so it would be like in the skin, on the skin surface, and if there's a lesion, it's going to send that information back to the spinal cord, okay? And this is just like a general introduction because We're going to get more into this as well in biology flashcard decks.